Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on NIO just 4 days ago when the price of this asset was at roughly $4.44, and my main assumption was that we have to complete the fifth wave on this scale from the $6.25 all the way down to potentially 4.2 and even lower ranges. And here is the actual price action of this asset. As you can see, we didn't break the previous swing high at $4.78. And we have this structure, pretty much sideways structure. And for now, we are at $4.45 on the pre-market hours. And as you can see, we are up during this pre-market trading session for about 1.37%. And guys, we definitely didn't hit $4.2, and you might wonder why in the world I'm making another video on NIO. And I will clearly answer to you that we have pretty much completed structure from this top. And in a minute I will explain you what I'm talking about. But first of all, let me show you some of the comments under my previous video. As you can see, this person wrote, NIO today up to 4.7%. Your prediction is wrong. And guys, we have this spike in its price, but we didn't break its previous swing high. And this means we cannot invalidate this count as the movement to the downside. And right after this person made this comment, we have a rollover. We had a rollover and we hit pretty much the lowest point. We have some kind of double bottom pattern. And for now, we are at this spot. So this is how powerful technical analysis is, and in just several minutes I will explain you my thoughts in regards to its upcoming price movements. But for now, if you want to enhance your trading skills, if you want to know more about technical analysis, feel free to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, for now, there is not so many people inside the community. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you. And it is pretty much one-on-one training for the price of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. So, I think it is quite a fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for now, let's continue with its fundamental news. On April the 7th, you can see this article that is, in my opinion, quite bullish in regards to the major sentiment for NIO, and its title, NIO gears up for sub-brand Onvo's marketing as brand launch expected in May. And here you can see another screenshot, another picture of their sub-brand model. And let me quote you this subtitle. Onvo's executive team didn't take a break during the just concluded Queen Min Festival holiday, but instead had held meetings to prepare for the next marketing operations, according to local media. And you know that NIO is about to launch their sub-brand, and definitely they have to push this new sub-brand as harder as they can, because they have to show more sales of their vehicles, and they have to have more turnover on their capital. And that is why they use this strategy, quite aggressive strategy. And guys, I don't think that it is a coincidence that someone made this type of photos. I think it was made intentionally in order to propel some interest to this sub-brand. And this is the main use for the NIO for upcoming months. Definitely we have to see the results of their first sales in upcoming May and in June especially, and then we will be able to make our conclusion in regards to this sub-brand. Let me show you another quite interesting news, but it cannot be the catalyst for NIO, and in a minute I will explain you why. NIO exec explains how its factories use humanoid robots. And here you can see again the picture of their assembly line with this humanoid type Android, and I have to say that in general it is a very good long-term investments in this industry, but it cannot propel the NIO's NIO share price. And guys, in my opinion, NIO is mimicking the Tesla's behavior, because Tesla also has their humanoid robot. And for now, there is extremely difficult to find the spaces where these robots might be used. And this means for now it is nothing more than just a PR actions that should propel the interest to the brand in general. So let me show you another news. And this news is very important and it might be a game changer, at least on Chinese EV market. So NIO's in-house developed SiC module sees major progress towards mass production. And let me quote you this. NIO in-house developed silicon carbide module has seen a milestone towards mass production. The module saw its first C-sample roll off the line, marking a further step in the maturity of NIO's in-house developed SiC module and a step closer to mass production. The module's production supplier, United Nova Technology, announced today. And guys, you know that NIO has quite a different strategy than any other companies on the market, any other EV companies. One of the major problem for this type of AV producers back in 2019 and 2020 during the pandemic hit was definitely the lack of supply of semiconductors. And that is why NIO decided to make their own production line, and this is the first results on this field. And definitely in the long-term perspective, this might drastically reduce their cost of goods, but so far definitely this news cannot be the short-term catalyst. So let me show you that in general, if you take a look on the sentiment from the so-called smart money list, we don't have a lot of positive signs. We can see that, for example, Vanguard at the very beginning of April, on April the 1st, increased its position by 12.5%, and their total amount invested in NIO became $4.868 million. But in general, other companies, as you can see, they don't have so much bullish activity on NIO. And if you take a look right here, on the list of their major institutional investors, you can see that some of them slightly reduced their position by 0.23%, by 2.16%. As you can see, Vanguard holds their position strong. And yes, I don't see any bullish signs from this perspective. That is why I still think that we might see quite sideways movement in best case scenario for the upcoming weeks. And in worst case scenario, we might retest $4.2 and even $4 mark. So let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, why I decided to do another video on NIO? Despite we didn't hit my price target of $4.2. And here's why. You can see that the highest point of this retracement of the fourth wave is right here at $4.78. And we didn't break with these two attempts this range. And for now, we have some kind of diagonal movements inside this movement. Let me show you that we have potential. This is our first wave, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And if it is the case, definitely we might see some kind of trend reversal and even a U-turn to the upside. But definitely keep in mind that first of all we have to break these previous swing highs, and this might be the range of resistance from $4.73 all the way up to $4.8. Let's put it this way. And guys, some of you might think that we cannot have these two price sections. Let me delete these two again. We have pretty much the same highest price for this candle and for this candle. You can see it right here under the letter H. It is $4.75 and $4.75. And yes, we hit to the tick so-called double top pattern. But if you take a look right here, 9866 is the same ticker symbol but on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, And from this top, we can clearly see, let me show you, this is our first wave, second, third, fourth, and fifth wave. We potentially might have the bottom of the fifth right here, or another leg to the downside that will complete it. And in this case, as you can see, we don't have any overlapping or any similar price actions on this top and this one. And this means this price action for NIO ticker symbol is not the invalidation price action. That is why, guys, for now, for the upcoming week, we have to take a closer look on its lowest point, and it is at about $4.38 or $4.4. And if this range holds, definitely we should see the breakout above $4.75 and $4.8 mark. Only in this case, we can conclude that potentially the bottom of our fifth wave might be somewhere here, or so again, debatable point. We have the lowest point right here, but we cannot count 5 waves, completed 5 waves to the downside. This means I still stand on my position that we have to land a little bit lower to complete this entire structure, and then somewhere, let's put it this way, again from $4.2 to $4.4, we might see the trend reversal that will lead to higher price actions. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.